It might be the off-season time in the Indian football calendar, but that doesn't mean sides aren't busy doing a lot of planning for the upcoming season. Many sides have not only confirmed the number of players they're releasing and of course talked about their transfer plans, but quite a few have actually been bringing in new coaches as well, and that includes one FC Goa, who have appointed Manolo Marquez as their new manager. And it's a pretty interesting appointment really. In this video, what we'll do is we'll detail in brief why exactly it is that FC Goa went for Manolo Marquez of all managers, and what it is that Marquez must really do to ensure that the side can overcome a jinx that has been afflicting them for quite a while. FC Goa, despite being one of the most entertaining sides consistently in the ISL, have never actually won the title. Not even under Sergio Lobera, when they were playing some exquisite football, have they actually lifted the cup. Yes, they did finish atop the league, which meant that they got the League Winners' Shield and a spot in the AFC Champions League, but they've never really won the ISL title as a whole, and that is something that they will be hoping they can do under Manolo Marquez. And truth be told, there's a pretty good reason why it is they've hedged all their bets on Marquez, who they've referred to as the missing piece of the puzzle. First off, it's worth looking at the fact that his ISL achievements were in many ways overachievements, and what he had done with Hyderabad FC was pretty miraculous. When they won the ISL title, the season before that, Hyderabad FC had actually finished at the bottom of the table. So to go from the bottom all the way to the top, despite heavy expenditure, also gives full credit to the kind of coaching job that he did, especially considering the fact that they played some very good attacking possession-based football for the most part when they were winning that title. And not just that, he instilled a lot of consistency into the squad to the point wherein they had the ability to even grind out results. So it wasn't just always about playing attractive, free-flowing football. There would be times when they'd have to grind out tough results, where they'd have to sit deep, defend, and ensure they got close victories. But more often than not, they were able to do that, and that is in many ways testament to the kind of man management that Manolo Marquez had managed to bring in to the Hyderabad FC side that just the previous season had finished at the bottom of the table. Now, this sort of a mentality, aside from just coaching, that's a winning combination, because if you can get your players to play attractive football but also instill in them a mentality that ensures that they can consistently get results even when things are going against them, that is something that can make a champion side. And truth be told, in many ways, that's what FC Goa are lacking. Now, FC Goa, unfortunately, are one of those sides who've been consistently entertaining, yet, as I mentioned, have yet to actually win a single title. Despite that, they have been one of those sides that fans have consistently turned out to support, not just in their home state of Goa, but even neutrals appreciate the kind of football that they bring to the table more often than not. They're one of those teams who are really box office when it comes to the way they play the game. But unfortunately, just a good style of football does not win you titles. You need a ruthless streak, and that is something that unfortunately FC Goa have always kind of lacked when it comes to the big moments. That's the main reason they're going for someone like Manolo Marquez, because as I mentioned before, Hyderabad FC were a side that were transformed mentally as well as they were tactically. That is something that Marquez has proven that he can do to an Indian side, and if he can do that at FC Goa side, the truth be told, do in fact have some really good players and just need someone who can be that take them to the next level. That's exactly what Marquez's biggest challenge would be. Don't forget, he does also have a reputation, especially from his time at Hyderabad, of developing younger players like Celestin Kalako and other players also did end up flourishing a lot under his coaching. FC Goa have one of the best academies in Indian football, and if he can actually get all three of these aspects, a winning mentality, attractive football, and promoting youth firing, then FC Goa might just not only finally become that one side who can actually establish a dynasty of sorts, never mind just breaking their jinx and winning that elusive first title. Of course, things do have to work out, and how things can work out is something that you can never really talk about this early on. But the signs are looking very promising. At least that's how I feel. What do you guys think? You can let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, leave us a comment, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and don't forget to download the AajTak app as well. Plus, if you're already on the channel, go ahead and check out some other videos that we've done. For now, from my side, goodbye.